Hi guys, this is Melissa from the House of Plaid Fuzz. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you aren't new, welcome back. Today, I'm going to share with you my spaghetti sauce recipe. Spaghetti sauce is not exactly rocket science, but I have to say it took me years to kind of perfect a spaghetti sauce recipe that I actually liked. I'm fairly particular about things, and there's a, like, I don't like onions, you know, I just have a lot of like food allergies and I'm picky, I guess. This recipe though, it's super easy, and this is my go-to company recipe. I've been a vegetarian for about 8 years, so it's kind of a running joke. People are always afraid that I'm gonna like serve them tofu or something when they come over. And I have to say, I think every single time I have served this, I've been asked for the recipe. Like, everybody loved it and nobody missed the meat. So, a couple of notes about this recipe. This has been on my blog for several years and I will link the recipe below. But since I wrote that recipe, as many of you know, we had a fire, we lost everything. So I have not yet replaced a pan that is deep enough to hold all of the ingredients. So you'll notice when I'm making this today, I don't put in as much of the tomato sauce. And you can kind of tweak that to however you like it. I like a little chunkier, thicker spaghetti sauce, so I would rather have the diced tomatoes in there. If you like it a little thinner, add a little more tomato sauce and a little less diced tomatoes. The one ingredient though that I think you absolutely must add is the red wine. And it can be, I've used the cheapest, nastiest red wine in this recipe and it's been good. So it doesn't have to be a particular kind, but it just adds that depth of flavor to it. One other thing you'll notice in this cooking video is that I used the spaghetti noodles out of my grocery haul, which I'll link up here. That were the pot-sized noodles, and oh my gosh, those were worth the extra 19 cents. I will never buy like long spaghetti noodles again. Like, not only were they easier to cook with, so much easier to eat when you don't have like super long things of spaghetti. So without further ado, here is my spaghetti sauce recipe. And there you have it. Super easy, super tasty spaghetti sauce. As you'll notice in this recipe, I do like to simmer it on my stove for about 3 hours. If you're in a big hurry, you don't have to simmer it that long. It just melds the flavors together, and I think just makes it, you know, just a richer taste. But it is okay if you have to, you know, just simmer for a few minutes and then serve, because that has definitely happened to me before. If you use the full recipe, like the 2 big cans of diced tomatoes and the whole can of the tomato sauce, usually this is enough to go over about 2 pounds of pasta. I guess it just depends on how much spaghetti sauce you put on your dish. So I will go ahead and link that recipe below. Try it out and let me know what you think. I'm also going to link all of my social media, all that good stuff down there. So thank you for watching and have a great day.